Welcome students, those who are prepared for NET December 2019 exam. If you are new to the channel, do subscribe the channel and share it with your friends preparing for the NET exam and hit the bell icon so you get the notification as soon as the new video is uploaded. The name of the channel is NET Guruji, sharing knowledge online. If you have any doubt regarding any topic, write in the comment box or drop a mail. The topic of the day is non-poverty sampling, which is a research aptitude topic. It is really useful for your paper 1. What are the different non-poverty sampling techniques? The primary method of non-poverty sampling are convenience sampling, purposive or judgment sampling, quota sampling, accidental sampling, snowball sampling. The first is convenience or accidental sampling. Let's see what is that. It's a non-poverty sampling. It means selecting sample units in just hit and miss fashion. Sample intervening people whom we happen to meet. This sampling also means selecting whatever sampling units are conveniently available. For example, a teacher may select a student in his class. This method is also accidental sampling because respondents whom the researcher meets accidentally are included in the sample. Then you have purposive or judgment sampling. This method means deliberate selection of sample units that conform to some predetermined criteria. This is also known as judgment sampling. This involves selection of cases which we judge as the most ones for the given study. It is based on the judgment of the researcher or some expert. It does not aim at securing a cross-section of population. Let's move further. Then you have purposive or judgment sampling. A brief. The chance that a particular case be selected for the sample depends on the subjective judgment of the researcher. For example, the researcher may deliberately choose industrial undertaking in which quality circuits are believed to be functioning successfully and undertaken in which quality circuits are believed to be total failure. Then you have quota sampling. Very important sampling have been asked in your previous exam. Definitely a chance it can be asked in your coming exam. This is a form of convenience sampling involving selection quota groups of accessible sampling units by traits such as sex, age, social class, etc. When the population is known to consist of various categories by sex, age, religion, social classes, etc. in specific proportions. Each investigator may be given an assessment of quota groups specified by predetermined traits in specific proportions. He can then select accessible persons belonging to those quota groups in the area assigned to him. Quota sampling is therefore a method of stratified sampling in which selection within a strata is non-random. In this non-random element that constitutes its greatest weakness. Let's move further. Then you have quota sampling, a little brief. Quotas are stratified by such variables as sex, age, social class, and religion as we seen in the previous slide. It is easy to classify the accessible respondents under sex, age, religion, but it is very difficult to classify them into social categories. Let's move further. Then you have snowball sampling. Very important sampling have been asked in your previous exam. Definitely a chance it can be asked in your coming exam. This is a colorful name for the technique of building up a list or a sample of a special population by using an initial set of its members or informants. For example, if a researcher wants to study the problem faced by Indians through some source like Indian Embassy, then he again asks each one of them to supply names of other Indians known to them and continue this procedure until he gets an exhaustive list from which he can draw a sample or make a census survey. You can jot down the key points. Let's move further, which is the last topic of the non-poverty sampling, which is sampling technique. Sampling technique may also be used in non-metric, social metric studies. For example, members of a social group may be asked to name the persons with whom they have social contracts. Each of one of the persons so named may be also be asked to do so, and so on. The researcher may get a constellation of the associates and analyze it. This is an extension of the snowball sampling. I hope you like the lecture. If you like it, do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. And share with the friends preparing for NET December 2019 exam. We'll meet in the next class with some other few important topics.